Just sat here doing some editing for yesterday's vlog.
I'm here too.
So he's put me in a very uncomfortable position, but I don't have the heart to move him. Hey there, YouTube! I know I said that I was going to make myself look more presentable for this video.
I lied.
Today is Thursday, the 14th of December. It means it's only 11 days until Christmas, which is amazing. And it means it's a week today until we go down to my mum's house, as we're spending Christmas there this year. I was getting a little bit sleep deprived this month because of Vlogmas. So I've been trying to edit the video in the mornings instead of at night time, and now I'm really behind. So I'm halfway through editing. I'm halfway through editing at the moment, yesterday's vlog, and I'm just going to make little Moo and Minkies now whilst I talk to you. I look awful today! Very soon, in an hour or so, I'm going to have to make them their lunch. It's actually give me enough time to sort out Ruru and get her back to sleep. I've been waiting for this for a while, for quite a long while. Me and Ben decided to treat the living room. Treat the living room as if the living room were a person. But yeah, we decided to treat the living room to some pretty pictures of the kids. We used to have a big picture of Olivia and Jason up in our living room. And Jason kind of, you know, decided that it was better off, like, smashed on the floor. We've finally been able to order the pictures. So I'm going to put the pictures in the frames now. And it's going to go in the living room. And it's going to look pretty! I feel like I should wait for Ben to come home before I put the pictures up, so that he can put the pictures up, as I'm incredibly clumsy.
But Emma, have you forgotten? You're an impatient mess.
Oh yeah, you're right, brain. Let's do this. So the pictures are up, and I only hurt myself 19 times. And now it's time for the grand reveal. Look how pretty they are. I'm so happy with these. I got the frames from Wilkinson's, and I got the photos from Snapfish. It was a Black Friday deal, but I think they're doing Christmas deals at the moment. But it's Olipop, Jason, and Robin. Lunch break! Did you see how fast we were eating that? I already feel the indigestion.
Like this. Hello. Talk it.
Hello.
Hello. Mommy, talk to me too. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Are you a baby too, little man? Sticker!
No! A baby wants to cry! A baby wants to cry! He wants to cry! What is baby doing? He's eating another baby! iPod baby! Hello! 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 Mommy here! Hello! Oh, okay.
You're so noisy, Ruru.
Hello! A little loud. Hello!
So the kids are finally asleep now. Means cake time. How's the cake?
It's good. And guys, I am alive. She didn't bury me under the floorboards yesterday. I just had to work, unfortunately. So But I'm here and I've got cake, so it's all good. Oh yeah.
Lots and lots of cake. Look at him over there, not realising we're eating cake a foot away from him. Hey there, Cloud. Hey guys.
Hello.
If anyone's wondering why we're always quieter at the end of a vlog, because our children are asleep.
Yeah, it's normally about 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
What a rock and roll lifestyle we lead.
Yeah. It's not like, you know, a couple of years ago it would be 1 in the morning after partying.
1 in the morning it'd be like, let's find a club.
Yeah. And now,
Let's keep this going until the sun comes up.
and now the reason we're up this late is because we wanted cake. And we're watching Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. No, it's not. Is it Kitchen Nightmares?
It is Kitchen Nightmares.
It's
Yeah.
Kitchen Nightmares.
And the reason we eat cake so late is because then we can eat it without ma.
Mom. Mom. What were we going to talk about? We had decided. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. I think she's gone back to sleep.
Look at my massive nose. It's like a plane.
Yes, so what we're going to talk about is our childhood Christmases. Christmases at my house when I was little is that we didn't really have any Christmas Eve traditions, but Christmas Eve night we'd all go to bed with our stockings. Then we would wake up in the morning, probably about 4 o'clock in the morning, and the stockings would be full with presents. I would normally be the one that wake up first, and it would be my job to wake up everybody else in the house. And once everybody was awake and obviously had their stockings and everything, then we could all go downstairs, and we would have to go downstairs together. And then we would open up the presents from Santa, and we'd all have like our designated piles already ready. And then we'd open up all of them. Then my dad would make a full English breakfast, which is amazing. And then about lunchtime, we would, about 12, 1 o'clock, we would have the presents under the tree. We'd start off with presents from each other. So, presents from our brothers and me, and obviously our presents to my parents and stuff. And then we would go through, everybody else, and we'd do it in order. So if there was presents from my aunt, everybody would open them from her, and at the same time, and we just go in order like that. Then after those presents were opened, about 3 o'clock, we would have Christmas dinner. And then after that, what we'd do is we'd just basically be gaming for the rest of the day. We'd have all the TVs from the house downstairs in the living room and dining room. We'd set them all up, set up a console in each one of them. And we always got games for Christmas, so we were always playing the games. Then in the evening, we would get a joint present. This would be a present for me and my brothers, and it'd normally be a console. The one I can remember the most is when we got our Dreamcast, which is amazing. Stuff like that. That would be like a joint present. And then after that, we would have a buffet, which my dad would prepare, and just a big spread over the dining table, with like gateau and cheeses and all that kind of stuff. And then after that, we would normally play board games. My family and me love board games, especially Boulder Dash. Boulder Dash is our favourite. And pretty much that's basically our Christmas day. The TV's not on in our house at all on Christmas. It's just literally for games, and that's it. We don't watch normal television, because we see it as normal television is an everyday type thing, and so for me it's very weird to watch TV on Christmas. And the other thing is, no matter how old I was, Christmas Day was the only day that I did not have a bedtime, so I could go to bed at any time I wanted, which I took full advantage of every single year.
I am so very tired, so you'll have to excuse my
Face.
my face. Yeah, my family's Christmas was very different to Emma's. In some ways, and not so different in others. I was the youngest, and we had stockings in our rooms as well, and then we'd all get downstairs. A tradition that I implemented, which we now do as well, is we actually put Christmas music on the TV for the morning and when we're opening gifts and stuff. Just because I feel it gives it that little bit more of a Christmassy vibe. My mum would make us bacon sandwiches, and that would then wake my dad up. And then once he came down and we were all ready, then I would start doling out the pile of presents to whomever they were addressed to. And yeah, we'd all just kind of open our gifts together, really. And then we would have a couple of hours to chill, sort of play with whatever we got for Christmas, mess about with it, whatever. And then all the men would go off down the pub. Very sexist, I know. But that was just what my family did. My dad, my uncle, me when I was old enough, my cousin when he was old enough, and my brother, and sometimes my granddad would all go down the pub, and then we would just have a few drinks and just talk about whatever. Whether it was my mum or my auntie would come and pick us up because we're all a bit sloshed, and then we'd go home and have Christmas dinner, which would have been cooked whilst we were out by the women of the family. I told you it was sexist. So we'd have that. We'd generally have a food coma after that. We'd then in the evening get dressed, or say get dressed but get changed, showered and changed and stuff, and then we'd go down to my uncle's who lived around the corner, and then we'd spend Christmas night with those guys, and we'd have like a buffet and stuff. It was quite nice actually, just because my cousin Jonathan is like a carbon copy of me basically. We're both big gamers, massive nerds. I've got a lot of my taste in games to thank because of Jonathan. So yeah, I remember one Christmas we ended up playing Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, I think it was, and yeah, it was really cool. But that would be our Christmas day. And I'm very envious of Emma's Christmas, to be honest, because I'm kind of the black sheep of my family in that I'm the only one who's really a gamer. And, you know, as a kid, I would have killed to have had a Christmas like Emma's family did. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, but that's what Christmases we have now. So.
Exactly.
Thank you for tuning in to today's video, everybody.
Sorry there wasn't a lot of content, and sorry that the videos that I did feature in, I was like this.
If you like our video, please give us a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and we hope to see you tomorrow. And remember, stay shiny.